Hello sheddies, and you join me again in my shed. You may be wondering what I've been doing here. Well, I'll explain a little bit more, but basically what I've done, I've put, how many have I put? I don't know, 200 odd screws into an old bit of wood, scrap wood. It's actually scaffolding plank that's been glued together. Scrap piece, trimmed the end off, made a grid work, put the screws in there. I suppose you could use nails as well, actually. And then the idea is, and you may have seen in another video, I got this neon LED light, and I've got to make up a sign for a 40th birthday party, so it's going to say 40, and I wanted to use it for other parties. And what I was originally going to do was make holes instead of screws in here, and then put a cable tie through, feed it through, and then fix this LED rope over with the cable tie, and then cut the cable ties when I finished with it. But then I thought, well, if I put screws in, then I could cable tie the screws to this, and it looks a little bit industrial as well. But what I thought was, when I was making it, these are sort of things you do when you make something, I suppose. I've realised that you can feed it through these nails, make the sign, and it will sit there anyway. So I've spaced them 25mm apart, which I think is enough. If I'd have done it to the exact width of this, I'd have had 400 odd screws in there, if not more. So I've not made it too big. It's probably about 2 feet by 1 feet, or 600mm by 300mm. Just enough, I think, to make a 40, but also I can play around with other designs. These are the screws I use. They're actually surplus from when I did the plasterboarding in the house. 50mm, and I probably went in by 10mm screwed in, so it leaves about 40mm sticking out. So, if you haven't seen it already, watch the other video when I was unpacking this rope, LED rope. But yeah, my idea is, so I don't know, whatever design we do really, we can go around like this, like that, like that. So there's 2 meters of this rope light, or neon illusion of being neon light, you know, the gas filled stuff. So there we are, there's a square, for example. Let's plug it in, see what it looks like. And again, it's just our imagination that determines what we can do. There's all sorts, of course. Let's see what it looks like. Turn it on. Ooh, look at that. Is that the right way around? What have I done here? Oh yeah. Then what I thought was, let me get the control for this. Where is it? Where is it? It actually came with clips to screw them into a board, but anyway. So let's go through the modes. Ooh, that's one. To that one. Funky. And as I said in the other video, the clarity of the colours don't really come out that well on the videos, but I can assure you they're 10 times better than what they look like on the screen. So let's do a letter. And I suppose the surplus we don't use can probably cover it in some sort of shield, so you don't see, or maybe a bit of tape to wrap around it temporarily, or some cord or something, if we've used enough. But there's 2 meters of it, so let's see what we can do. So let's start with a, I don't know, a W, for example, for Weekend Shedhead. So there's a W. I mean, I could have refined that a lot more, made a less steeper angle, I suppose, but it's just to show you the idea of it. Let's do like an S. There you go, you get the idea. And then maybe if there was a surplus, like again, we can cover this up so you can't see it, or maybe even tuck it behind the board. But of course, we could either have it leaning against something, against a board or against a wall or something, or put a chain on the top and then hang it, make it like an industrial look. Could do something like an arrow. Let's have a look at an arrow. Let's do an arrow. That's steep enough. Yeah, that works. There we go, that looks quite good. Look at that. Look good in a man cave. Let's change the colour variation. Let's do... Ooh. That's good. Oh yeah, look at that. Exit. Oh, look, does another... Changes blue, then red. Blue one. Multicoloured. Now that's good. We could do like a heartbeat maybe. Try that. How would that look? Good sound waves, isn't it? That look good in a man cave. But of course, you can determine where these screws want to go. We can put them close together, put them further apart. And of course, you could use nails as well. That's how I've got loads of these screws. It is boring though. God, fixing these screws in. You're away with your thoughts. I think there's 200 plus 200 in this one. There we go, you get the idea. Let's see if there's a red one. Oh, that looks good. Like a little heartbeat. Cool. Ooh, look at that one. Funky. Right. Right, so I'm going to do a 40 for a 40th birthday. So I think it will use the majority of it. So if it's not like that, maybe. Probably need to sketch this out first. But just to get an idea. And if it's a little bit baggy, I suppose, on these corners, we could always put a cable tie against the screw and the strip just to hold it in place, because it sort of opens out a little bit, as you can see there. But yeah, so 4, something like that. And then maybe, we want it to end. So we've got the cable end, haven't we? So we want it to end at the end. So let's just play about like that. Maybe something like that. But I can tweak it, but just to see the effect. Yeah, I'll probably do it crossing it over. So let's just get a fixed colour. That one. And let's put it so we really want the cable end. Everything's trapped. Right, so let's do the cable coming in. I say it cost, was it £15? I think it was £15 from Amazon for the length at 2 meters. You can get any length. 4. Now, I'm probably missing a trick here on how to do a 0, but kind of like that around the outside there. So have we got enough? Bit of trial and error. So. Oh yeah, that might work. Have we got enough? Probably have actually. Have we got enough? Yes. Look at that. That's definitely 40. Ooh, it's not symmetrical there. It's definitely 40, isn't it? Definitely 40, it looks like. Okay. I suppose that last bit, we can just carry it around. There we go. Here we go. Oh, that's flopped over. Yeah, and I suppose if you want to fix it in place, we can put a few cable ties against these if you want to get tighter corners or whatever. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that actually for this party. Change the colour combination. Well, that was good. Well, that's good because it sort of blends in, the colours blend into each other. It's nice. Let's just turn the lights off. It's light outside, it's not quite dark yet. So let's just turn the lights off anyway. See what it looks like against the wood and the screws. Oh yeah, that looked good. Have it fixed on a wall maybe. There's like a lot we can do with that. Change the colours. So there we go. I think I'll keep it at that actually, but endless possibilities. You can go wild with it, do lines and shapes and patterns and numbers and letters and names, make it bigger. Quite cheap to do as well. You put it in any thickness of wood, use nails, screws, or even use the clips that it comes with, but then you're going to have to screw it and screw it out every time. And if it's going to be a fixed plaque or sign, then fair enough, but I want to change this depending on the party or depending on the occasion. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Cheers.